Imagine this, you're working out or just having a rough day and your body always has the energy it needs. No struggling, no feeling wiped out, your cells just keep on going. Sounds amazing, right?
Exactly.
That's basically what Meldonium does. It helps your body manage energy better, especially when you're pushing hard. But wait, if it's so great, why did they ban it?
It doesn't make sense.
Well, there's one thing. Back in 2015, almost 1 in 10 athletes at the European Games were using it. And that's exactly why it got banned in 2016. The anti-doping guys decided it gave too much of an edge in competitive sports, regardless if it does have health benefits. In this video, I'm going to show you how Meldonium works, why it became such a big deal, why it stirred up so much drama in sports, and I'll share my own experience with it, what it did for me, and how it might work for you too. Hi, I'm Tony, I'm 38 years old, I'm a certified epigenetic coach.
What does it mean?
So I look at people's gene expression, so it relates to how their genes express through their lifestyle, and it means that you can just optimize everything, including athletic performance. All right, here's the deal with Meldonium. It was first developed back in the 1970s by the Institute of Organic Synthesis in Latvia. Funny enough, it wasn't even made for humans at first. It was designed to help animals grow in agriculture. But during testing, researchers noticed some pretty incredible effects.
Hey, that is a good one.
Which eventually led to it being used for people. So, how does it actually work? Meldonium is a metabolic drug that changes how your cells produce energy. Normally, your cells rely on 3 main pathways to generate energy, and the most efficient one involves burning fat. But here's the catch, burning fat needs oxygen. This is where Meldonium steps in. It blocks the production of a molecule called L-carnitine. L-carnitine is super important because it acts like a shuttle. It moves fatty acids into the mitochondria, basically your energy powerhouses in the cells, so that can be burned for energy. When Meldonium blocks L-carnitine, your cells can't produce fat as easy. Instead, your cells switch to burning glucose, which doesn't require oxygen. This process, called glycolysis, is less efficient than burning fat, but it's a lifesaver in low oxygen situations like intense physical activity or certain medical conditions. If you want to learn more about Meldonium, just check out the link in the description. It's got all the details, how it works, dosages, everything you need to know. So Meldonium can be used for multiple things, for obviously boosting athletic performance, but on top of that, say if your heart metrics, you're not the fittest, if you have a high resting heart rate or low heart rate variability, then doing a course of Meldonium, not only can it boost your fitness levels, but it can increase those metrics, which are also linked to high stress too. So if you're new to running and you struggle after even a few kilometers, it can be pretty tough mentally as well as physically. You're struggling to breathe and you can hit barriers, and it just becomes very difficult even emotionally to do it. So by doing something like Meldonium, it can only give you like a cardio boost, but you can actually just find it easier because your body, even mentally, when you're under strenuous exercise, you become more adapted at doing that exercise. I don't know about you, but I myself, I like carbohydrates. And when you're on something like Meldonium, your body gets better at utilizing them for energy. So it means you don't have to restrict carbohydrates as much.
That is what I need.
So I first tried Meldonium around 18 months ago and I wanted to get a cardio boost, which it definitely did do that. But on top of that, I got better mental clarity, better resilience to stress, more oxygen going to the brain, good quality sleep. It was just affecting me in many different ways. I've done 2 cycles of Meldonium. The first one, I got the biggest cardio boost as I did 1,000 milligrams a day. After a month, I noticed my resting heart rate dropped by 12% and my heart rate variability, that's a sign of fitness and recovery, that went up by 26%. That's huge. It wasn't just making me feel good during workouts, it was improving my overall recovery and endurance. The second cycle I did 500 and I had slightly worse cardio, but it was not that much in it. So even doing half the dose, you still get a great boost in cardio performance. Yeah, and then cardio, it stays for a while and then it gradually, you'll go down until you do your next cycle. In simple terms, Meldonium shifts your metabolism from using fats to using glucose for energy. And that's exactly why athletes saw it as a game changer. It helped push them through tough, oxygen-deprived moments by giving their cells a quicker way to make energy. But of course, this same effect caught the attention of anti-doping agencies who were worried it gave athletes an unfair advantage. So why was the ban? Well, Meldonium changes how your body gets energy. That's a huge advantage for athletes in intense, low oxygen situations like sports or high effort bursts. Sounds like a superpower, right? But here's the twist, not everyone thinks it's actually that effective. Some studies argue that there's not enough proof that it truly boosts performance. Critics even say WADA might have even jumped the gun by banning it without solid evidence.
That's all the proof I need.
But hey, rules are rules. If you're a pro athlete, Meldonium's a big no-no, and getting caught could mean serious penalties. For the rest of us though, that's a different story. One more thing, over 25 million people use Adderall, but it comes with serious risks. We made a video about Selank and CMAC, safe alternatives for focus and anxiety without the side effects. Check it out to learn more.